Time to curb stomp the entire lobby, only to get to last man standing and lose horribly with Harken, in my opinion, Dive Down's most overrated killer when it comes to strength. Let's go over abilities. Echolocation. Anytime a survivor is hit or uses ability, it will generate rage. When your rage meter is full, you get rage and get several stamina boosts, including increased run/walk speed. However, your stamina gets cut down by 20 to help compensate so you can't just run at people and kill everyone. However, your rage bleeds very fast when you're in rage, and unless people actively feed you rage, you will oftentimes lose it very quickly. So make sure to go after people that don't make a noise in the early game, and then leave people that do make tons of noise for the late game. Swing. A basing M1, however, its damage can vary notably. It can either be 20 when calm, 25 when Harken is enraged, / the survivor is chained, which we'll get to later, and 31 when both damage bumps are active. 25 damage is incredibly good for obvious reasons, for it kills are very powerful in this game. The caretaker kills are also incredibly valuable. 3-hit boost pack kill too is kind of valuable, but it's less frequent to come up because 31 damage isn't super common to run into, so just keep that in mind. Agitation. You'll slow down and then send out a shockwave that goes through walls, and while it only does chip damage, it does make boost pack go down 3-hit when you're only enraged, without requiring a tangle first. It gives you roughly 7 rage on each use, which can be incredibly helpful, so keep that in mind. Tangle. You throw a javelin in front of you that moves very quickly, and if it's a civilian, they get brought to you and take 1.25 times more damage, and you heal for 50 health, but they heal for 20. So keep that in mind, and make sure not to do it in a bad spot where they won't get flung very far and they'll just heal for 20. However, the chain breaking does make a ton of noise. The chain will be broken if you get stunned or they get way too far away. Molliate. Harken will stab herself doing 80 damage instantly, then 20 from bleed over time, but gaining a notable speed boost and tons of rage. You can't use the move while enraged, but you can use it when you're about to be enraged to get the speed boost briefly while enraged, letting you run down survivors incredibly easily. But now's a good time to mention your limited 400 health as Harken, which on paper sounds really bad, but it really isn't, and as long as you're playing like half decent, you will never be dying to it, unless it's like Evil Scary or Gunslinger, but even Gunslinger is winnable due to how much rage you get. However, they can easily be looped on some maps, which leads into map viability. If you get baseplane or T-Pons, then it's basically just over for you. Escape or enter. Other than that, every map is fine. Mode viability, at least you perform better than Artful and Gunslinger. Outside of that, you're fine everywhere, and in Die Nation, you're great. Overall, I feel like Harken gets overrated, mostly due to the noob/pub stomp potential, but when you really look at how things and how Harken performs versus competent lobbies, you very quickly realize that Harken's kit is just not balanced around people try-harding against it. Due to these reasons and how bad Harken has it on T-Pon Paradise and base weight, I can't give it Harken anything higher than B tier personally. Time for the community ranking, which unsurprisingly winning with 67% of the votes, don't say it, is S tier, with A tier and second at 23%. See you next time for whatever's next.